Hello my dear traders and welcome back to my channel. Guys, today we are going to trade using extra tool, which is moving average indicator. Well, if you are not familiar with this indicator, I really advise you to watch this video till the end because you will be able to get valuable insights about how to trade with this indicator smarter. And I will try to explain you in details how to work with this indicator, what is this indicator exactly, how to turn it on, and so on, so you can directly try it on your own, and perhaps you will like the way I trade and you can implement this strategy on your own as well. And so guys, let's not waste time and let's go. So guys, in order to connect this indicator, click on this button in the lower left corner. A list of indicators opens in front of us. We find and select the moving average indicator from the list. We keep all settings by default. I'm just going to make the thickness of the moving average a little thicker so that it will can be better seen. I also choose different color. You can also choose any other color if you wish. Thus, the moving average appeared right on the chart. This is our indicator. A signal is the moment when, for example, the price crosses the moving average itself, unfolds and begins to move after the price. This means that a trend reversal has occurred from this point and the price will move down in the near future. Accordingly, in a similar situation, we could open a deal down, and when, for example, the price crosses the moving average from the bottom up, it also continues to move further. At the same time, the moving average itself unfolds and moves after the price. This also means that a trend reversal has occurred from this point and an upward movement is expected in the near future. Accordingly, in a similar situation, we could open a deal to go up. Also guys, when the price, for example, moves in the consolidation zone, there is a frequent intersection of the moving average. Also, of course, the moving average itself often changes its direction. Therefore, it is better to skip such situations, because at such moments the indicator is ineffective. Also, of course, when trading, do not forget about support and resistance levels, downtrends and uptrends, as well as other situations and patterns on the market. Only a competent combination of technical analysis and indicator combined will give us a good result. So be sure to watch this video till the end. Today we'll look for different situations in the market and I will try to make profit from them. You will be able to see and understand how I trade using this indicator, and perhaps this way of trading will be very useful for you and you will implement on your own. So guys, let's finally start. So we have a certain level of support down here. We also see that after touching the level, there was an upward pullback. And after a pullback from a certain point, the reversal occurred, red candlesticks are formed. At the same time, the price crossed the moving average from top to bottom and continued to move further. Also, the moving average itself has turned around and is moving after the price. At the same time, we also see that the main price highs are getting lower. That is, the overall price potential is going down. In this situation, I suggest opening a 2-minute deal to go down. It is more likely that the price will continue to move towards the level in the near future. As we understand that the overall price potential is going down, we will try to make money on this downward movement. In most cases, such situations work out about the same way. Guys, let's wait for the result. Well, that's great, my dear traders. As you can see, the price has indeed continued to move down to the support level, and here we got the profit. As you can see, the indicator was right, and it really helped us correctly to predict the future price movement. Guys, we got the first profit. Let's continue. So guys, in this situation, I suggest to open a deal to go up, because here we can see that there was a good and confident downtrend. And from a certain point, there was a reversal. The price turned around and the green candles began to form. At the same time, the price crossed the moving average from the bottom up and continued to move further. Also, the moving average itself has turned around and is moving after the price. After a confident downward trend, the price will fall into the correction zone and the pullback will occur in the opposite direction. It is on this upward movement that we'll try to make money, guys. As I said, the indicator helped us to identify reversal zones well after confident unidirectional movements. This is exactly that trading situation at the moment. It is on this trading situation that we'll try to make money, guys. Let's wait for the result. 40% of you guys watch my videos without subscribing. Let's fix that. Well, guys, it's not bad at all. As you can see, the price really continued to move up and we got the profit. The situations really work out quite well. Well, everything is great. Let's continue. So guys, here we have a support level and we see that there has been an upward pullback from this level, and after the pullback the price turned around and red candles are currently forming. At the same time, the price crossed the moving average from top to bottom and continued to move further. Also, the moving average itself has turned around and is moving after the price. So let's open a deal for 2 minutes on a downtrend. For sure the price will continue to move towards the level because the price here also has a great potential for decline. As you can see, the price moving down significantly. We'll try to make money on this downward movement, and so guys, let's wait for the result. If you don't have a registered account with a broker yet, then the link to the broker is in the pinned comment under this video. The strategy I'm talking about is suitable for any broker, but I only trade on Quotex and Pocket Option, and I advise you to do the same. It's best to register on one of these websites because there are some of the brokers that actually have a license. With them, it's not scary to keep large amounts on your balance with the fear that they will be stolen somewhere, or simply not withdrawn at one moment saying that you traded unfairly. Believe me, this also happens, unfortunately. Well, my dear traders, it's not bad at all. As you can see, the price continued to move down and we got the profit here. I have correctly predicted the further price movement. The indicator helped us with this, and these situations really work themselves out perfectly. Guys, let's continue. So in this current situation, I suggest we will open a deal to go down for 2 minutes, because here we also see that we have a support level at the bottom from which there was also an upward pullback. We also see that after the pullback the price reversed and red candlesticks began to form. At the same time, the price crossed the moving average from top to bottom and continued to move further. Also, there's still room to reach the support level. At the same time, we can see that the overall price potential is going down. The main price highs are also getting lower. This means that the price is more likely to continue moving towards the level. We will try to make money on this downward movement. I hope that 2 minutes will be enough for us here, and so guys, let's wait for the result. So there was some kind of attenuation. The price has entered the consolidation zone. However, the closing point of our deal turned out to be lower than the opening point, and this means that we got the profit here, guys. Some situations are handled more confidently, some less confidently, and it's totally fine because the most important thing that our technical analysis was right and the price continued to move down. So guys, let's continue. So in this situation, I suggest that we immediately open a 1 minute deal to go down, because here we can see that we have a resistance level at the top. We also see that there has been a reaction from this zone. The price rebounded and impulsive red candlesticks began to form. At the same time, the price crossed the moving average from top to bottom. Also, the moving average itself has turned around and is moving after the price. It is on this downward movement that we will try to make money, guys. We can see that confident impulsive red candlesticks have been forming recently. I think 1 minute will be totally enough in this situation. So my dear traders, let's wait for the result. Well, okay, great. As you can see, there was a very confident impulsive pullback down and we got the profit. I have again correctly managed to predict the further price movement. Guys, everything is going great. Let's continue. So guys, in this situation, I also suggest to open a 1 minute deal to go up, because we see that we have a resistance level at the top. There was also downward pullback from this level, and after the pullback, the price turned around and is approaching our level again. At the same time, it crossed the moving average from bottom to top. Also, the moving average itself has turned around and is moving after the price. For sure, the price will continue to move towards the level in the near future, because we also see that the overall price potential is going up. The main price lows are getting higher, and since there is very little room left before the resistance level, I think 1 minute will be totally enough in this situation. It is on this upward movement that we will try to make money, guys, and so let's wait for the result. Great, great. As you can see, the price continued to move up and confident positive green candlesticks were formed, and I managed to earn on this upward movement. 1 minute was just enough for us, guys. As you can see, this situation really worked out great. So let's continue, guys. So guys, in this situation, I also suggest that we immediately open 1 minute deal to go down, because we see that we have a certain level of resistance up here. We also see that there has been a reaction from this level. That is, the price has pushed off from the level and is moving down, and impulsive red candlesticks are forming. At the same time, the price has crossed the moving average from top to bottom and is confidently moving on. It is on this upward corrective movement that we will try to make money, guys. I think 1 minute will be enough in this situation, because the price is moving quite impulsively. Confident red candlesticks are forming. Well, now let's wait for the result. Great! As you can see, the price continued to move downwards, and impulsive red candles continue to form. 1 minute was just enough for us here. The situation really worked themselves out well, and the indicator turned out to be right again, and so just that's really good entry point, guys. So let's continue. Alright guys, in this situation, I suggest opening a deal for 1 minute to go down. We can see that after a steady uptrend from this point, a reversal occurred and red candlesticks began to form. At the same time, the price crossed the moving average from top to bottom. Also, the moving average itself has turned around and is moving after the price. And this tells us that after a steady uptrend, there has been a reversal. It is on this downward movement that we will try to make money, guys. I think 1 minute here will be totally enough for us, because in most cases, such situations work out about the same way. As I said earlier, guys, the indicator determines the pivot point well, and after confident unidirectional movement, this is exactly the trading situation at the moment. So guys, let's wait for the result. So that's great, guys. The price really continued to move down and we got the profit, and as you can see, the indicator really helped us to determine the pivot point. Thanks to the hints of this indicator, we were able to correctly predict the further price movement and of course to earn money. I already have more than $3,500 on my deposit. I suggest to open one more deal for today, so give me some time and we will continue, guys. So guys, in this situation, I suggest that we immediately open 1 minute deal to go up, because here we can see that we have a certain level of support at the bottom. We also see that a reaction has occurred from this zone, the price turned around and at the same time cross the moving average from the bottom up and confidently moves on. At the same time, the moving average itself has reversed and is moving along with the price, probably after a confident downtrend as well as a false breakout of the level. There will be a rollback in the opposite direction. It is on this upward movement that we will try to make money. I think 1 minute will be totally enough for us in this situation, because the price is moving up quite confidently. We can see that green candles continue to form at the moment. Well, let's wait for the result, guys. So my dear traders, as you can see, there has indeed been a very confident upward pullback, and I have managed to earn on this movement. Also, the indicator turned out to be right, and it's just a good entry point. Guys, as you can see, the hints of this indicator and technical analysis works well. So now I have more than $6,000 on my deposit, and I think that this is the end of our trading session today, because I fulfill my trading plan for today. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope that it was useful for you. Well, now you are more familiar with how to use moving average indicator, and I really advise you to try it on your own. Use those knowledges that you just got and try it on yourself. Just turn on this indicator, try to find similar situations on the market, and just train and trade, guys, because only this way you will be able to get more experience. The most important is your action. Guys, I have a closed community where I share my trading signals for free, and if you want to get them super easy, just text me code word signal and only then I will be able to add you into this closed community. Also, my dear traders, don't forget to put a big thumbs up to this video if you enjoyed it and if it was useful for you. Also, subscribe to this channel if you didn't subscribe yet, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss my new videos. Guys, I will see you in the next video. I wish you to have successful trading sessions. Bye bye.